Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today we're diving into a fascinating GitHub repository, Hugging Face /Smallagents/examples /OpenDeep Research. It's all about research examples using the Smallagents library. Pretty cool, right?
Absolutely. Smallagents, for those unfamiliar, is a library for training agents, right? But what makes this OpenDeep Research directory so special?
Exactly. It's a collection of example projects showcasing different applications of Smallagents. Think of it as a cookbook of research recipes. You've got Jupyter notebooks, Python scripts, the whole shebang.
I see. So what kind of research are we talking about? Are there specific tasks or domains explored?
Yeah, there's a focus on comparing different approaches. For example, there's a notebook, Visual vs Text_Browser, IPYNB, that seems to be comparing visual and text-based interfaces for some kind of agent interaction. Intriguing.
That sounds really interesting. What about the analysis? IPYNB notebook. What kind of analysis is performed there?
Good question. From the name, I'd guess it's for analyzing the results of the agent training experiments, probably looking at performance metrics, maybe visualizing the data to understand what's going on. We'd need to look at the code itself to be sure, though.
Right, just looking at the directory structure doesn't give us the full picture. There's also a run.py script and a requirements.txt file. What do you think those are for?
Yes. Run.py is likely the main script to execute the experiments. It probably handles setting up the environment, loading the agent, and running the training process. And requirements.txt lists all the necessary Python packages, the dependencies, to get everything up and running. Standard stuff for reproducible research.
So essentially, this OpenDeep Research directory provides a complete, reproducible example of a research project using Smallagents. It's not just code, it's a packaged research project.
Precisely. It's a great resource for anyone wanting to learn more about Smallagents or get started with their own research projects. The fact that Hugging Face is making this available is a big plus for the community. It promotes transparency and collaboration, which is crucial in research.
I agree. It's a fantastic example of open source best practices. The availability of the notebooks makes it easy to understand the methodology and results. It's a very accessible way to learn about this kind of research.
Absolutely. And the fact that it's on GitHub makes it easily shareable and collaborative. Anyone can contribute, fork it, and build upon this work. It's a great example of how open source can accelerate research progress. So, that's a wrap on our look at the Hugging Face /Smallagents/examples /OpenDeep Research repository. Thanks for joining us on Tech Bytes and News.
Thanks for having me, and to our listeners, we hope you found this insightful. Until next time.